Hello friends, today we are going to start the new chapter of geography, that is natural resources, natural vegetation and wildlife. We had another chapter in my previous video. I had discussed about the natural resources where we had discussed land, soil and water. And in this chapter of natural resources, I shall be discussing about natural vegetation and wildlife. As natural vegetation, what is this natural vegetation if you talk about, then it is simply defined as the plants which are naturally growing in the area. Okay, the plants and trees which are found naturally in our surrounding, that is also a natural resource. Now this natural vegetation, natural vegetation, as we know that the plants and trees which grows, it depends upon the climatic condition of a place and of course the relief features of an area. So as we know that the climate and the relief feature, it is not uniform all over the country, or you can say all over the world. So the natural vegetation also varies from region to region. This natural resources and wildlife, it is the greatest natural resource on the earth because it is naturally present and it has got great importance. It also helps in the maintenance of the ecological balance of our nature. There are many types of plants which are found in our surrounding, and we get lot of things like wood and other several other things we get. Like we also get oxygen which is being produced in and it is in the atmosphere in a definite ratio, that is also being obtained from the natural vegetation. Now they also this natural vegetation, they also helps in protecting the soil from leaching, as we had discussed in our previous video of the previous chapter. This natural vegetation, it also provides natural habitat for animals. The animals which lives in the forest area, it is natural habitat which has been provided to them. Then this natural vegetation, it also helps in the storage of the underground water. Now the underground water, when we had talked about when we were discussing about the conservation of soil and how the conservation of water is taking place, there also we had mentioned about that the plants should be planted more, afforestation should be done so that underground water is also stored. So this natural vegetation helps in the storage of underground water. Now besides, there are varieties of commercial products which the trees gives us, like timber, rubber, etc. This here one more thing is that there are different types of plants and animals living together, and the environmental, or you can say the nature, or you can say the relief feature and the climatic condition, it varies from one region to the other. So the plants and animals which are living together on the common environmental condition, that makes up a biome, and it comprises of all the ecosystems. This biome, it comprises of all the ecosystems within a geographical area. Okay, and this biome, it is also found in the land area as well as in the water area. So now we will be discussing about the distribution of natural vegetation. As I told you that the climatic condition is not uniform everywhere, and the relief feature is also not the same everywhere. So there are different types of natural vegetation which is found, and this natural vegetation, it varies from one region to the other. Now temperature and moisture are the two main factors which are mainly responsible for the growth of the vegetation, and this temperature and moisture also is not the same everywhere. So here we are having some of the important types of forest, namely I can say tropical evergreen forest, tropical monsoon forest, temperate evergreen forest, Mediterranean forest, temperate deciduous forest, coniferous forest, etc. So we shall be discussing about these types of forests one by one. Let us see that the tropical evergreen forest. See, tropical evergreen forest, it is found in the region where lot of rainfall occurs, okay, where there is excessive rainfall, and it is close by to the equatorial region. And in this area, what happens now, we know that the equatorial region, it receives lot of heat from the sun. So due to high temperature and excessive of rainfall, which is experienced in the equator, this type of vegetation is found. The weather remains very hot, and it is all means it is throughout the year the weather remains very hot and humid. Now for that reason it also receives lot of rainfall. So for that reason the forest over here is very thick and it has a very dense cover. You can see in the image that the very thick canopy has been formed, and it doesn't allow, as you can see in the image, it doesn't allow the sunshine to reach the ground. Okay, so the soil is very much moist, and this very thick type of forest develops over here. Hardwood trees like cinchona, rubber, ebony, rosewood and mahogany, these are some of the common trees which are found in this area. And if you talk about the Amazon basin of South America, some main areas are there where this forest is formed. And in Amazon basin, this forest is also termed as selvas. Now we shall be discussing about the tropical monsoon forest. Now tropical monsoon forest, these are found in the tropical areas, as we had when we see the globe, and I had told you the tropical region and the subtropical region. Okay, so from there you can recall the tropical areas. So this is mainly found in the tropical areas, and here it mainly consists of monsoon type of climate, and the with seasonal dry and wet spells, means it is dry also and it is wet also. That means the monsoonal type of climate, it is dry and wet every time, it is not a heavy rainfall. So this in this forest, which is mainly located in the Indian subcontinent, and then in Eastern Africa, Sri Lanka, then northeastern part of Australia, and some southeastern part of USA. This forest grows in abundance over here, and the trees which are found over here are of very commercial value. Some of the varieties which are found in this region is eucalyptus, sandalwood, sal, and you can say the bamboo teaks. So here you see the image of the tropical monsoon forest. Here you find that it is not as thick as the evergreen forest. In evergreen forest, the sunshine did not penetrate till the surface of the earth. Here you can see that the surface also receives lot of sunshine. So small creepers, plants, this type of plants are also found. Then let us see about the temperate evergreen forest. Now this temperate evergreen forest, it is mainly found in the warm temperate region, and suppose some of the examples are southeast of Brazil, then southern Japan, southern China, parts of southeast Asia, USA, and some southern eastern part of Australia. Okay, and some of the examples of this type of vegetation is walnut, pine, oak, and mulberry. These type of trees are found. So it is found in the temperate evergreen forest. When we are saying it is found in the temperate zone. Okay, then we shall be talking about the Mediterranean forest. Mediterranean forest, it is developed due to the hot dry summer and warm wet winter, which is created by the Mediterranean Sea. Okay, Mediterranean Sea, from there the wind blows and carries lot of moisture, and the temperature over there is very hot and dry also. So this type of forest are found in the regions where this wind blows, and where this type of climate is also present. And then this forest is not very dense. If you see, this forest is not very dense, and the height of the trees are medium height and are evergreen. Okay, these forests are some of the places where this type of forest is found, that is Italy, Spain, Israel, southern France, Turkey, central Chile, California in the USA, and southwestern Australia. And some of the common trees, or you can say some of the important trees which are found in this type of vegetation, which is in type of this forest, that is cedar, pine, olive, oak. Okay, and mainly the citrus fruits they are also found over here. It grows in abundance, that is orange, lemon, grape fruits. These are some of the fruits which are very commonly found over here. Now let us talk about the temperate deciduous forest. In temperate deciduous forest, it is mainly located in cool temperate region. Okay, cool temperate region, and like it is found in the central and western Europe, Canada, northwest USA, then northern Japan, northern China. These are the places where this type of forest, temperate deciduous forest, is found. Here, the trees are not very tall. The trees are not very tall. See, these trees are not very tall, and they have broad leaves, and the trunk of the trees are very thick. They survive even in 0 degree of the temperature, and they have a particular season, that is they shed their leaves in autumn. Now, some of the main varieties which are found over here are maple, ash, Douglas, fir, birch, redwood, and poplar. Okay, this is all about the temperate deciduous forest. Then we have the temperate, the coniferous forest. Next we have the coniferous forest. Now these coniferous forest, it is found in extreme cold climate. You can see the image of the coniferous forest. It is found extremely in the cold climate, and the trees are straight, they are tall and evergreen. Okay, and the leaves which are found in this type of trees are needle like, and they are soft trees, and it is very much suitable, like making many things like matchstick, paper, furniture, sports goods, and plywoods. So these things are prepared from the soft wood which is found in the coniferous forest. Some of the main regions where this coniferous forests are found, they are Finland, Sweden, Norway, southern Canada, Russia, and Siberia. And some of the main varieties of the trees which are found, they are cedar, fir, pine, and spruce. And this coniferous forest, it is also named as taiga forest. So this is also known as taiga forest. So here in this video we discussed about the different types of forest which are there, which is very important natural vegetation, and these natural vegetation are very important natural resources for us. That's all for today. Hope you must have understood the chapter, the contents which I have discussed now. Thank you.